Hey everyone, so this was a little project that I was working on. I wanted to paint my Pepsi Perfect lid to look a little more screen accurate like the one in the movie. So it should match kind of the blue on the label. I bought that label online. That's not the original label that came with the bottle, but this was the Argentina bottle, so I think they got it closest to screen accurate as anybody else. So I painted this lid twice because the first time I screwed up on it, and the paint just kept chipping off as soon as I put this pinstriping on there. That's just a chrome pinstriping that I'm going to stretch around the bottom. But as soon as I did that before, it just peeled right off. It didn't even stick. So the right way to do it is to get some, it doesn't have to be blue, it could be white or whatever, but it's got to be Krylon Fusion for plastic, so that it bonds, some kind of spray paint that bonds to plastic. And use that as your base coat or your base layer. And then for the color, this is Tester's One Coat Lacquer. You can buy this at a hobby shop. I live in a really small town that has nothing, and believe it or not, I found this there. And then, oh yeah, so the lid actually is made up of two different lids. So the inside looks like this, and I just used some, dropping stuff. I used some forceps to kind of pry that out of there. And you'll see in here that it'll line up with these little grooves. So this is the outer lid, and that's the inner lid, and then you've got your flip top there, and that'll just slide in between and close up on the outside of the lid. Also, so that's pretty well it for the for what you need to do in order to paint this, and just make sure you give it like even strokes, just kind of back and forth across. And then just let it dry, and then keep adding more layers to it. But also what I did was, this comes in handy for anything else. I gotta set something down. Yeah, I'm in the bathroom. Just because it's the brightest light in my condo. I'm gonna put everything over here for now. So this is just a little homemade oven that I made. So it's just a shoebox lined with some tin foil. And then what I do is I place whatever painted items are in here, or if I'm sculpting something and I want it to dry, then I just set it in that box. And take my hairdryer, turn it on like that, and just let it heat up and dry that way. So anytime I'm in a hurry and I want to work on something right from start to finish, and that's what I do. And that worked for when I was painting this. I'm sure it's not like fully cured, but it'll be fine to put the pinstriping on there now. I've been working on this for a few hours. It's hard to tell, but it's got a slight bit of a metallic look to it. So, where's the Pepsi? There we go. I'll show you how this is going to look with that on there. Sorry, it's not complete, but that looks pretty close to the original color. So hopefully you found that helpful. Yeah, it should be safe to drink from, actually. Once you get everything, once everything dries and you're finished with it. Alright, let me know what you think, and take care. Have a good one.